What's up, heroes? Welcome back to the Shadowlands. Hopefully, if you guys are playing along here too and you see Freyyr, you did a save like I did as well, because I do remember having had a notorious time fighting him. This is going to be interesting with the Gunslinger. I'm curious to try it out. What's up, buddy? More of you Zerka Corvettes. Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
Probably not. After years in the Shadowlands, I remember only that outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Well, this may prove difficult.
We'll see. How about we do that? Don't you throw grenades at us. I mean, it's a cryo ban, so I'm okay. So one more, followed by a stun. He's got some good defenses. Uh-oh, that was bad. That said saved. Running away as I just run into the grenade. Mission, you're fine. We'll be able to solve that in just a second. He is one tough dude. I am beaten. Take my head, Zerka filth. You won't get another chance. So swears Freyyr of Kashyyyk. Not here to kill you, just listen. Chunder says his regards. Now die. Not here to kill you, just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zaalbar and Chunder? That's enough. Just die, you old hairbag. Do you know, Zaalbar and Chuundar? Wait, those are the names of my sons, but they are lost to me now. One exiled, the other a traitor.
Hold on a second. Zaalbar and Chunder are brothers? And you're their father? Wait a minute. Does that mean Big Z is some kind of prince or something?
Yes, Mission. Yes, that's exactly what that means. Why do you speak the names of my sons? How do you know them? Tell me. I'm Aswad Dickwhistle. I came to Kashyyyk with Zaalbar. My name is Aswad Dickwhistle. Chunder sent me to kill you. I came here with Zaalbar. It's a shame. Zaalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner, outsider? No, he follows me because of a life debt. It doesn't matter. It proves I'm no common Zerka slaver. No, he follows me because of a life debt. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen, cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chunder, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zaalbar would not have been exiled, and I would not have been here, so...
Exiled? Big Z never told me that. Of course, he never said he was royalty.
Mission, you were with us when he told us. I did not believe Zaalbar's claims. I believed the elder boy as tradition dictated. The shame of Zaalbar's attack blinded me. Go over exactly what happened. Why would Chunder want you dead? Now, that's enough. Just die. Why? What happened with Zaalbar? I want to know more. Zaalbar saw it first. He learned that Chunder was dealing with the Zerka, leading them to our hunting parties. Chunder would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zaalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chunder with his claws. I thought he had gone mad. Shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways, so Zaalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth? Back to my other questions. Well, what happens now? This bores me. I think I'll just kill you. When did you learn the truth? A year later. By then, Chunder had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when he confronted me. He and his Zerka guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands, but even there they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freyyr?
Yes. Yes, I think I do. I'm sorry about attacking. It's been so long since I've offered my trust or accepted that of someone else. Back to my other questions. Yeah. Why would Chunder want you dead now? Well, if Zaalbar is back, perhaps Chunder is worried that people will realize things are not as they seem. Chunder has established himself as a leader that succeeded despite the tragedies that have plagued his family. If it was shown that he conspired with the slavers, his honor would be gone. I wonder. Well, what happens now? That would depend on you, Aswad Dickwhistle. You either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Chunder, but it would take a lot to convince the people they have been lied to. How? Everyone is on his side. This bores me. I think I'll kill you. Everyone's on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, it might be able to gather support. There's a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Baka was his name, and he is greatly revered. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old Wook and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibro blade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Where might I find it? What, a scavenger hunt for some sword? You're kidding. This bores me. I think I'll kill you. Where might I find it? That is the problem. It was the symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothrar fought the great beast. He sought a challenge, but his arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed at the creature's side. Our tales say it was taken because we had become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain with Chuundar. If the blade could be found, asked one Dick Whistle, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. Describe the creature. Where could I find it? I will try to find it. Can you give me a direction? And you still think you are worthy of being chieftain. Where can I find this creature? Many have tried to hunt this beast, but only a few who have seen it have lived to tell the tale, and none have ever managed to kill the creature until me and my trusty pew-pews. Many years ago, when I was far younger than I am now, a Jedi came to hunt the creature. A proud and boastful young man. Like many before him, he did not return. The beast is cunning. It will not appear if there is an overwhelming number waiting to slay it, but if you gather in small numbers, we know how to lure it out. Fresh blood will draw it out. Before Chuundar's rule put an end to the ritual, fresh kills are often left as offerings in the south of this area. I will try to find it. Can you give me a direction? There's a place of ritual south of here. If the great beast is to be lured out of hiding, it must be done there, using the old ways. You have already collected the body of a viper kinrath. Such bait would be tempting for the creature. Find a way to display it. I will stay here and try to think of what I will say to Zaalbar. I have wronged him. I hope he can forgive me. I will be here, please. Ask what Dick was. Find the blade of Bacca's sword. I must make things right. Let's go find this beast. Wow, we took a lot of damage. Wow, I did not expect that. Freyyr was a tough son bitch. So I know I found it somewhere. That's my map. Swoop bikes means it's over this way. So away we go, looking for the great beast, of whom we shall slay and retrieve Bacca's sword. We need the blade. Oh, look, it's over here. Ritual marker, dangling vine, dead Wookiee, another dead Wookiee. Alright, nothing else for me. There are ancient symbols here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. If the beast comes when summoned, if you are generous, comes to battle, if you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory if you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. This is the place. This is the place. This kish vine ascends high into the canopy above. There's no indication why its growth is stopped at this point. The ground beneath is stained with years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended from the vine many times in the past. In wrath, we got it. The creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is rustling from far off in the distance. That is a Tarantetic, if I am not mistaken. I'm gonna go with... Aha! I win.
Take that.
Oh, this thing is slightly easier than Freyyr.
Never too old for this.
It's about to become unstunned. There we go.
Take that.
And let's end this. An easy fight. Examining the corpse of this great beast, you find the blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin is grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived with this injury. You remove the blade from the corpse. It must be the one that Freyyr spoke of, the lost portion of Baka's sword, a powerful symbol of his people. Yay, 300, only 300 experience for it. That's it. Gunhan's Journal, Circlet of Suresh. What does the journal say? I'm curious, and I'm going to check out the Circlet of Suresh when I'm done. The datapad was recovered from the remains of a Terran Tedic on Kashyyyk. Yep. Devoured by the beast, Gunhan Suresh. His last entry was as follows. Gunhan and Chayla have given in to their passion for each other and are doomed to fall to the dark side. I tried to warn them against expressing their love, but they called me arrogant and accused me, of being the one on the dark path. I left the fools on Korriban. But I am not about to abandon the mandate given me by the Jedi Council. I will destroy the Terran Tedic wherever I find them. I have heard rumors such a beast may exist in the Shadowlands of Kashyyyk. I shall go there and slay the beast, proving that I do not need either Duran or Shaylad with me to defeat these creatures. In the Circlet of Suresh, +5 to Wisdom. Oh, absolutely. I'm absolutely going to put that on, because that then brings my Wisdom to 23. I will take that boost all day. That is what we're looking for. Means our force powers are going to be harder to resist, and we're going to do a lot more with them. So let's go back to Freyyr, let him know we found Baka's blade, and we'll go check out our computer. There he is. We need to heal him. He is low on health. What's up, dude? I found it. I greet you again. Yes, I found the blade. Let me see it. I must be sure. Here, take it. I'm sure this is the one. Wait a minute. What's in it for me? Actually, I was mistaken. No, it's this one. It is. It might not look like much, but it is a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it be respected. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it, but I realized that was selfish despair. Should have challenged Chunder long ago. I will make amends now. I have new hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps that is what the great beast wanted. We should proceed carefully. Yes, time to take the fight to Chuundar himself. Let's proceed carefully, though. Chuundar is dumb. He won't be able to figure it out. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You will have to follow on the paths as you can. That's what Dick Whistle. When you arrive, we will confront Chuundar in the throne room. My people will no longer be slaves. Alright, Freyyr, we'll take on your son, Chuundar the Dumb. Easy, easy. Now let's go find my map. The whole reason why I'm here is for this map. May as well go find it. Gotta make sure I'm heading in the right direction. Always a long way, but that's where the speed powers really come in handy, on top of granting you an extra point in an extra attack in combat. That's also another big benefit. Yeah, I should be able. I was gonna say I should be able to cross right through here. Can't go that way, so my computer is here. Soon we'll get master speed. Here is my computer. All the mines are picked up.
Life forms detected.
Sup?
Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
I mean, it's a machine. It's obstinate
Primary
anyways.
neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
What?
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Jolie, it's because you're old.
Socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
A little bit. Who placed this terminal here? What is your purpose? Why have you acknowledged me? Well, let's answer the big question. Why?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am
Crap.
sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
Got you. Let's see. What limitations have been placed? What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration? I want to ask questions about you and this installation. I seek information about a star map. What limitations? What do you mean behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
So what's that? And I don't fit this pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
Okay, that seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Gotcha. Want to ask questions about you and this installation.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Who built this?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests is a direct result.
Interesting.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,000.
Holy crap, that's a long time.
2 years before current Republic standard.
That is really old. It predates the Republic? Why was agricultural reformation needed? That is a short period for adaptation of native creatures. Why was this needed?
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production.
Production what?
Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
Gotcha, that predates the Republic then.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted.
Naturally,
no evidence of
much
such
like our first
civilization
map,
exists in the
or
galactic
the
record.
first interaction. Short period for adaptation of native creatures.
Error. Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It
Gotcha.
could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyk also accelerated the evolution of various species.
That would make sense.
No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
Of course it is. Let's go back to my questions.
Accessing. I will answer as my programming permits.
Always. Who installed the Holo interface?
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The
Makes
exact
sense.
date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
Interesting.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been circa.
No.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Covering their tracks. Who last accessed this installation?
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyyr, all denied. 152 attempts by human Jolie Bindo, all denied.
Wow, Jolie.
Call me stupid, I guess.
152?
There wasn't much else to do around here.
So you kept
Error.
trying?
List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted.
So you only have 155 of them.
100%.
Gotcha. About the time Revan passed away.
Error. Data regarding subject Revan corrupted.
Naturally. But there was an entry at some time?
Error. Data on Revan unavailable.
Darn. Was there any further contact with the installer of this interface? Yeah, that's a good
That
one.
information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning
Gotcha.
range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Interesting. Let's see, what else do we have? Original function. What's the current function? We know what the
current
original
purpose of
one
this
was.
Installation is defense.
Defense of what?
Error. That information is not available.
Naturally. What else do we have? Because original function was to monitor agricultural reformation.
Answer will be.
Let's go back to this. Let's see. You in this installation, we've done that. I seek about a star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Give me an original memory, so the map is as old as this installation. Why do I... What do I need to do to get access? So it's as old as this?
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
Naturally. What do I do to get access?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
Gotcha. How can I match them if I don't know what they are? What if I fail? What are they?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With
Okay.
that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
What does that mean?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
All right, let's go ahead and begin.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just
Okay.
act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zaalbar are captured and separated. If
All
you
right.
both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zaalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is
Gotta
offered
go
the same
no.
deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do
Ooh,
you
that's a
trust
good-
him to do?
That's a question. That's a good question. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we each serve 1 year. I trust Zaalbar would say nothing. Because, can you repeat it? How do you know about him? He isn't here. Can I confer with someone else? I trust Zaalbar. I would say nothing. Neither would here. I am unsure, but Zaalbar would say I would accuse him to be safe. How do you know Zaalbar's name? I'm going to go with I would say nothing. Neither would he.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your
Of course it is.
companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you.
That's
Zaalbar's
right.
family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
What? Okay, I thought this was an evaluation, not a quiz. The choice is mine. I refuse to alter it. Then I will change my answer. I thought this was an evaluation, not a quiz.
I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences. I must demand
Okay.
honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming.
Got you. Continue with your evaluation. Then, what pattern are you comparing me against? Oh, it's programming. I reject you. I'll just take you apart and get the star map. Continue
The
then.
previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical.
Okay.
You are at war. Deciphering
Weird.
an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Ooh. I evacuate my people from the city. I subtly reinforce the city while preparing to attack. I prepare my forces to attack, and then 10 days I do nothing in the city. This is distasteful. Let's see. I think we take the sacrifice of war here. This could take them down. You know, one city. Never says how big the city is.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes.
I
Right.
can't believe you just let all those people die.
Ultimate
know, I'm
victory
sorry.
required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored
I'm sorry,
sentiment
mission.
in your decision.
Victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people. That's right, the deaths of those people would spur my forces on. This is distasteful. Victory is irrelevant. Stopping the war saved many more people.
You achieved the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern
Mission,
in
I'm
memory.
sorry.
I shall adjust my evaluation.
Oh, that's
Hypothetical.
great.
Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your
Okay.
people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Let's see. How do I react? I stop the attack. I will appear to be a hero. I let the attack happen. This is distasteful. I do nothing so I can attack their weak spot later and save more lives. Impending attack. I mean, why would I be so worried about my image? Let's see. I do nothing so I can attack their weak spot later and save more lives. Now I don't... I tried to. I think I'd want to stop the attack.
But if nothing happens, your people will have no need of heroes. No, they do not see a threat. You have coddled them.
Sure,
your
why not?
empire will be brought down by introspection. You have failed to match the pattern in memory.
So I basically have to.
Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.
Well, fine. Guess you basically have to be a dick to people. I mean, for the light side point. Yeah, defense mode doesn't scare me when I have... Wow, 60 damage. 64 damage in climbing. That's a lot of damage. I think it's worth it for the light side points. Alright, let's try this again, buddy.
Neural scan complete. Analyzing. Well, it would appear initial assumptions about you were incorrect. Secondary scans during battle have revealed much.
Yeah, go away.
Under duress, your emotions were easier to read.
Shut up.
Programming now instructs that I give you what you seek.
That makes no sense. Why the change? I failed your initial test. That's right. Do as I say, or you'll regret it. What did your scan during the battle reveal? Why the change? I failed your initial test.
That information is not available. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject.
Okay.
Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
That was very strange. I'm sorry, mission. I had to be kind of an a-hole in order to try to pass it. I guess I could have kept on the light side, but... I mean, light side points gained at the end of it. A lot of experience, too. So we have the star map.
The star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power.
Something like that.
Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star
Something
map
funny
has
indeed
had an
besides
effect on
you.
The evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose
What was
we
that
don't have
noise?
time to test it now, do we?
Nope.
Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
That's a star map that's making noise. Alright, there's nothing else for me to do to it, so I guess onwards we continue. Didn't really take any damage during all of that either, which is also a big positive. So now we get to go fight Chunder the Dumb with Freyyr, and I think we have a lot of Wookiees that we are going to need to fight. But we have to go all the way back through the deep part of the Shadowlands, then go all the way through that surface part to get back to the Gorewookin to go all the way back up. Lots of running around back and forth. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about Cal Nord because, you know, he's dead. So there's that positive, which I very much enjoy. That was not the button I wanted. That was the button I wanted. There we go. Make our way back. There are so many tacks out here now. Or is it Tatch? Tack or Tatch? Not really sure. I've always called them tacks. Never thought of maybe it's Tatch because English? Who knows? Let me know how you guys pronounce it in the comments down below. I'm just curious. Because I believe I've always just said tack. No one's ever told me anything different. We'll make our way there eventually. How close are we to a level up? One or two more good fights. What's up, Gorewookin? You! That's what Dick Whistle. Our spies say that the mad claw you were sent to kill is on his way to wherever that's pronounced now. Should have followed orders. I'm gonna go with no. I'm not worried about poisons.
I still got it.
Why is this Wookiee's...
Let's see what you got.
We'll take care of this one too, because he's being a jerk. Because he's outside that radius, so we're gonna deal with
Never
that.
too old for...
I need you to drop one of those buttons.
Not this again!
You'll pay.
Wow, that was a cheaty thing. And now I just need to take this guy out. Then I'll come help Jolie in a second. He's fine. How about you get away from mission, you overgrown carpet? Seeing as you threw a poison grenade at me first, you jerk.
Huh?
I need Jolie to hit the heal button again.
What?
And then we're gonna head on up through the basket here. Seeing as Gorwookin's dead, you understand enough to use it yourself. Let's go back up. So we're gonna head back up to the surface of Kashyyyk, and we're gonna take on Chuundar the Dumb next time. I'm gonna end the episode here. As always, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button down below and leaving a comment. Both really do help me out. If you're new to the channel, or have not done so already, make sure to unleash your power by hitting the subscribe button down below today as well, and I will see all you heroes in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. May the Force be with you, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.